Happy Father's Day, Dad. First off, I just want to say that to all you fathers out there, I hope you had a magnificent Father's Day, and it's something that definitely needs to be celebrated. I've lost my dad 16 years ago, and so I figured today I was going to come up here and I was going to bring his favorite drink, which was Stroh's, and I figured him and I could share a beer together. So I'm going to drink this. It's awful beer, by the way. It's really awful beer. If you've never had Stroh's, I would not recommend even buying it. However, my dad drank it like crazy. Probably it was cheap. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a very expensive beer. I don't know. Maybe not though. So anyway, yeah. So I told you guys earlier in the video that I wanted to talk to you guys about why I changed the name from Beyond Zero to the Mike Maxing Experience. And I thought this would be a great time to do it as I drank a beer with my dad here. So Dad, I hope you don't mind. We are going to sit here and we're going to drink a beer. Let me crack your beer for you. Now these should, based on the price of these beers, be able to be twist off. However, I did bring twist off. There you go. All right, Dad, there's your beer. Here's mine. So, by the way, I think this is highly illegal for me to be drinking in the cemetery, but it's Father's Day, and if they can't give me a pass for one day just to have one beer with the most important man that's lived in my life, I would fight that one. I would literally fight that one. So, but yeah, man. So, why did we change from Beyond Zero to the Mike Maxing Experience? Well, we did it because I felt like Beyond Zero was focusing too much on where I was. It was focusing too much on the negative aspects of life. If you remember, the 4 pillars were mission, mindset, money, muscle, all with the foundation of discipline. And we wanted to use discipline to level up all 4 of those pillars. And I felt like all I kept doing was looking backwards. All I kept doing was looking at zero. And I wanted to look beyond zero. I wanted to, which is exactly what the name was, Beyond Zero. I wanted to look beyond that. But I think because zero was in the name, I kept focusing on zero. But that's why the Mike Maxing Experience is something completely different. Maxing. We are going all in. We are putting all of our effort into it. Yes, discipline. Yes, going as hard as we can, leveling up, finding the mission, staying focused on our mission, getting our mindset right, getting our muscle up, getting our money up. These are all things that are very important, especially as a man. My dad knew it. I know it. Every man out there has to know it. Even if you aren't a father, you have to know that you as a man have to level up in life. I've told so many young guys that I've talked to this. I've tried to point them in the right direction because I learned it late in life. You're the most important person in your life. And as long as you are going where you need to go, you are going to lead. You're going to take the people that are most important to you there. And that's what I want to do. So the Mike Maxing Experience is about getting there. It's about not looking back at zero, not looking at the negative. We learned our lessons, we know, but we don't have to keep talking about them. We don't have to keep looking back at the negative. We have to look forward. We have to level up. And that is what the Mike Maxing Experience is about. That is what make Mike J. Gagliardi Jr., this man right here, this would what make this man proud. 1956 to 2010. He lived his life, and he lived his life to the fullest. And he made mistakes, just like I've made mistakes, just like you'll make mistakes. But in the end, and I was there the day that everyone came to his funeral, and I was blown away by everyone that walked through that place. It was almost like a who's who of his life. They walked through, and everyone shared the same opinion of Mike Gagliardi, is that he was a great guy to know. And I could only hope that one day everyone says the same thing about me. I could only hope that somebody sits over my grave and tells me how important I was to them. Guys, that's what we should all strive for. That's what we should all strive for in our life, is to have that effect on people. Dad, I love you. I'm not sure which beer's yours though, so I hope I don't. I hope I don't drink out. Actually, we're family. I'm kidding. We're family. So here. Thanks everyone for sharing this time with me. I know that this is not the type of video that you guys are used to. I know that this video here is something that's a lot different than what I've been releasing, but I felt like it was important, especially me being a father. I just felt like it was important to come here today to see my dad. And to be honest with you, I don't see him enough. I don't come and talk to him enough. Every Father's Day, he'd come up here to see my grandpa, and I haven't been that good at doing it. I've remembered him, I've kept him close in my heart, but I have not come up here to visit him as much as I should. But every time I do, I get it here. I get it here because I know that I know how much I miss him. I know how much he meant to me. I know how much I miss him. And anyway, Dad, like I said, you want to finish your beer?